What's going on, everybody? Gleez here, and in this video we're going to go over some common run principles as well as break down the 26 duo from the I-form tight. So coming out in the I-form tight, you know as you look at your offensive team that you have 3 players on the right side of your center on both sides. You also have the receiver on the right. Now, typically, when a team doesn't base a line, the safety that's going to cover down low, if they're in a cover 3, is going to come into the box. And you can see that right here. All right, you can see Adams. He's sitting right there toward the right side of the field. Typically, in most defenses, it is the right side of the field. So this formation, I oftentimes will run flipped. And the reason why I run it flipped is because I want to run it away from that side. So I want to run away from the safety in most cases because I have an even set. Also, in this particular run, if I can, I like to run to the 1 tech. All right, right here, which is the outside shoulder of the center. All right, so I wouldn't really necessarily want to run it to the 3, which is the outside shoulder of the guard. I typically would want to run it to the 1. All right, we're going to go over the run principles here to this play. Now this play, the 26 duo, is a little bit different than most runs. It looks like an inside handoff. The fullback goes to the outside, and it's a little bit confusing as to how it works. But we're going to go over it, and I'm going to try to explain the principles of the run in this video. And whenever there's a run in the game, typically what I'll do is I will move players around. So like I'll move like 2 guys on the same side. I'll move them, on maybe the head up of the tight end, outside the tight end, and I'll kind of see how the game is programmed as far as the rules go. And I've already done that with this play. Now the rule is that the offensive line, whether it's the tight end or the other offensive lineman, they're not going to block the first person on the outside of the tight end. All right, the outside player of the tight end is going to be the responsibility of the fullback. So the play is very similar to a power, just without the pulling guard. All right, and it works in a way that's a combination of man and zone. Typically, the tight end will slam down on the first guy that's on the inside shoulder of him, or the closest guy to him on the inside that's not on the outside of him or head up. And then the fullback is going to kick out, and everybody else zone blocks across the board. All right, so I'll show you what that looks like here. And when you run the play, you don't want to use your turbo button. All right, you want to follow kind of flat along the line of scrimmage and pull up inside of the fullback. Just like that. All right, the fullback didn't get the block, but the linebacker goes out to try to keep contained, and that's fine. So we just pulled up inside of that fullback, and we're good to go. We'll run it again one more time here. All right, see how that works? Also notice that what I did on this, I'll go into the replay. You have to look inside once you move up through to the second level. And you'll notice that the lineman that zone block on the inside will actually climb to the next level and take that linebacker. And then you make your cut based off of that. So we're going to run flat to the line of scrimmage and turn up. Notice number 78, all right, the tackle. He inside releases and he picks up the mic. All right, and we're going to make our cut based off that. Whoop, right up inside. All right, and that's basically how this play works. So let's take a look at the duo against a front like 4-3 over. And when you have this type of front, the linebacker is up on the line of scrimmage. So if we follow the same rules, what's going to happen? What's going to happen is the fullback's going to kick out the outside linebacker. The tight end should down block on the defensive end, all right, pinning him inside. And it's going to create a lane right through the outside, and I should be good to go one-on-one with the safety. That's if my players can get to that linebacker that is sitting right here. So that's going to be where our cut is going to be made. So depending on how our offensive line goes after Kuechly, that's going to be the deciding factor as to how successful this run is, as well as the down block on the defensive end. So let's take a look at this right here. All right, they combo block well, and we're off to the races. All right, look good. We're going to make sure our icon isn't on that safety. We're going to run this again. All right, here we go. Run it one more time for good measure here. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. So you see that the tight end, he misses the block. All right, so for whatever reason, it looked like he was in position, but he just ran by him. Like he paused for a second and goes up to the second level. Looks really weird. Sometimes that happens. The run game isn't always necessarily 100% consistent. At times, the AI does dumb things that you're going to have to bear with the run game. But as long as you make the calls, you're going to be in a good spot to make some plays. There he goes again. See how he messed it up? Didn't go for it. So whenever you have a backer in that type of bubble situation where the tight end has to come down far for him, it can oftentimes be a little bit troubling, all right? But it does work out a lot of times as well, as you see. So it's a little bit of risk versus reward here. The reward typically much bigger than the risk because you're not going to get hit for a loss, but there you go. See that cut? And I made that cut letting go of the turbo button. Just let go of the turbo button and just move in. And you're able to get past the second level defenders rather easily in this game. I don't know how much I like that. All right, see that? I baited him into the block by my swerving of the joystick. That's real big in this game. Being able to control your running back, maneuvering, weaving back and forth, getting the AI players to run into blocks like that, that is key to running the ball in the open field in Madden 18. So hopefully this video was informative. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips, more videos, and breakdowns for Madden 18. So that's it. It's Gleez signing out. Thanks for checking in and continue to game strong.